Hi crafty friends, Lacey here, the Cheeky Bum, back with another video. This is going to be a swap announcement video, but I wanted to say I'm sorry. I've been gone for a couple weeks. I feel like I haven't posted a video in at least 2 weeks. It's been a little crazy. I was out of town for Thanksgiving for over a week. We spent some time up in Washington by Mount Rainier and then made our way down to Southern Oregon. And some of our family was a little off the grid. I didn't have Wi-Fi at my mother-in-law's, but we had a great time seeing family that we have not seen in about 7 years since we were overseas. So it was nice seeing them, and yeah, it's been a couple weeks. And then we came home. I guess it's been about a week now. So we came home late one night and we just basically came, gave the animals some attention and went to bed. And I woke up the next morning to life. So our heater had gone out and I had heard it gives like a warning, like a little noise, like a ee when there's something wrong. And I heard it at like 2 a.m. and I was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it until the morning. I'm just going to try to sleep through it. So we had that warning last year. So yeah, I knew that it was out. So I had to call the HVAC and they couldn't come for a couple more days. But then I went to get a beverage out of our garage refrigerator where we keep all of our just drinks, our waters, sodas, juices, anything like that we keep out there. And then we use the freezer as excess freezer, like French fries and, stuff that I don't grab too often, ice cream, stuff like that. And I grabbed a drink and I noticed that the light wasn't on. And I didn't think much of it because it was early. I was just grabbing a juice. And I come back in the house and I open it and I'm like, it's not very cold. It's cold, but not very cold. So I go back out there and yeah, the fridge is dead. I open the freezer. Everything is thawed. So it had been a while since it had died. So I had to clean out all of the freezer food, which also my husband keeps fishing bait in there. So we live on the coast, so beach fishing, you use squid and shrimp. So all that was thawed. It smelled so bad. It was just a shit show. But all that got fixed. The fridge is still not fixed. We thought that it was because it was a breaker, but it keeps throwing the breaker, so there's something wrong with the refrigerator itself. So anyway, shit show. And then I got sick with crud from probably traveling, but I'm at antibiotics and I feel so much better today. So I'm finally filming some videos. I got some videos to make, but this is the first one I wanted to put out there. So I'm gonna host a new swap. This one won't be due until February. I'm gonna give you plenty of time. I really wanted to have this due in January, but since I was not able to post this before I left and it's taken me a while to get this up, I'm gonna do it now. So this is a Cowgirl Chic, choose your chic swap. So I figured February is fine. People already have their pinks and stuff like that out. It does not necessarily need to be pink, even though, a lot of the cowgirl stuff out there is pink. It just needs to be cowgirl and fun and girly themed. So think cowgirl, cow print, boots, cactus, disco balls. You've seen a lot of this stuff out there. I've been collecting stuff for a while because I've been wanting to do this swap for a while. And there's a couple other girlies out there that wanted me to do this swap. So I'm finally getting to it. So this is due February 17th. It's US only. I will do an open swap another day, but I've just had stuff going on. Oh, Mika's messaging me. But it's choose your chic. You can make one or two. It's an open swap, no sign up necessary. If you want to be added to a group chat, I will link it down below, but I will put a chat over on Instagram so that you can stay posted. I will post this picture so you'll have the pictures to reference and stuff like that. But there's categories, and I got this idea from Mika, who got it from somebody else, but she just did a fall swap that was a choose your swap, and it was so much fun, and I really liked it. So I asked her if I could crafty snatch her idea, and this is what I came up with. So you choose one from each category. So this first category, we have beaded. It can be a bead mix, it could be a dangle, or a beaded something. There's pens, there's pokey tools. I've seen pickup tools, like the rhinestone pickup tools. I've seen box openers, like box cutters. I've seen letter openers. I've seen, what else have I seen now? Anything that's beaded, like beadable. It could be fun. It could be a keychain. It can be a lot of different things. So choose your beaded something. The next is embellishment sets. So like, our typical, what we always like, because we can use them for everything. Flowers, either 4 flowers, 4 rosettes, or 4 bows. They don't need to be super decorated. You choose how embellished you want them, but just in a set of 4, and have it go with your theme. Which, again, it doesn't have to be pink. It could just be cowgirl, or it can be pink cowgirl, however you want to do it. The next section is cards and tags. So you can do 2 A2 cards, which I believe is about this size. Or you could do 3 3x3 cards, because I know a lot of us like the little 3x3 cards so that we can throw them in swaps for, the hostess to write a little note or something like that. But if you don't want to do cards, if you're not into making cards, there's tags. You can do 4 tags, kind of layered, just cutesy tags that go with everything else. Section 4 is layered embellishments. It must have a minimum of 4 layers, but you can do 2 bag toppers, 2 shakers, or either a banner, flag, pennant type of thing. So if you don't like banners, you can make flags or you can make pennants, but they're all kind of in the same category. They all kind of look the same. Like the wavy banner, the Scrap Diva wavy banner is one of my favorites. I have plenty of the KS Craft like flag pennant add-ons and stuff like that. So anything like that. 5 is all about me. So either a Memdex, an ATC, or a tag. And it has to have all your info on it. Like your social media, your likes, the typical Memdex ATC information. If you want to do a tag, have your tag just, you can write it on the back. You can make a sticker to put on the back. You can do a stamp, however you want it. But just basically all the same information as the MDC or ATC, just with a tag. That's fine. It doesn't have to be a specific size, just big enough to write your information on. But I want to know about you, and whoever gets your swap wants to know about you as well. So make sure that you're putting some information on that. And then the last section is packaging. You can kind of choose your own packaging. I usually leave it up to the I usually leave my swaps pretty open, but not everybody likes that. Some people like a little less options. I like to leave it open because it just brings out creativity. But this time around, we're going to narrow it down. So you can use a tote. You can do a jelly tote. You can, the KS Crafts has a craft tote, whatever you want, any kind of tote. Or you could do a box. You don't have to necessarily make the box. It can be an altered box. A lot of people are doing altered boxes right now. I've had people make boxes however you want. As long as it fits all your stuff, I don't really care. Or you could do a loaded envelope. I haven't done a loaded envelope swap in a while, or a loaded pocket. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an envelope, like an envelope. If you look up loaded envelopes on Pinterest and stuff, or YouTube, you'll see all different kinds. So you choose. It can be anything. It just has to fit your swap, but these are your options: tote, box, or an envelope. Again, it doesn't have to be per se an envelope. It could be a pocketed, tiered envelope, if that makes sense. I know I'm not being very clear right now, but if you know, you know. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. But again, you don't have to, you know, you can say down below that you want in, but again, it's an open swap, so you don't have to. I will link the YouTube group chat, or sorry, IG group chat down below. So you can join that if you want inspiration, if you want to chat, if you have questions, anything like that, you can message me privately, or you can email me as well. Some of you have my email, some of you don't. I'm pretty sure it's in my info, but if you don't, it's thecheekybum@gmail.com. Make sure the bum has 2 M's. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, happy crafting. I'm so excited to host another swap. I haven't done any swaps since Halloween, which was a lot. And then, yeah, I don't know, this year needs to hurry up and end. It hasn't been very nice to me this last couple months, but you know, it is what it is. It's life, you know. So let's get into it and let's get crafting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.